Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Niken, or people used to know me as a quiet girl. Yes, I am an introvert. Are you also an introvert? Well, lucky for you, because in this video, I want to talk about how I choose to affect change is by speaking up, by being the first, and by being the domino. So, what is being the domino? Being the domino for me looks like speaking up and doing the things that are really difficult, especially when they are needed. A lot of times people think that being the domino is fearless. They're not fearless. What happens is they feel like they have to, because there are only too few people in the world willing to be the domino. So they're not doing it without fear. No, let's talk about fear. To be honest, I don't even know what my dreams are, because what I fear the most is failure. I'm afraid if I'm not doing good enough for what I do. I try to ask myself, do I want to be a teacher? Yes, for now. But am I good enough to be a teacher? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it, but I'm doing it anyway. The time I realized that fear has a very concrete power of keeping up from doing and saying the things that are our purpose. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let fear rule my life. I'm not gonna let fear dictate what I do. So it was 2020. I turned 18, and it was gonna be my year of do it anyway. So I decided to take my first ever solo vacation to Paris, Campo English, and join English course. Here's my idea if you don't believe me. Why? Good question. Because English was not my cup of tea. I couldn't even count 1 to 10. Yeah, English was my weakness. And you know what? Almost everyone there is speaking English. I was so flabbergasted because I am an introvert that speak only once in the blue moon if in bahasa. But they made me speak English every day. It was something new for me. But from there, I realized that comfort is overrated, because being quiet is comfortable. So we have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's why failure is an option. But giving up should not be an option. Never. Do not fear that you are going to fail, but fear that you could never try it. You'll never succeed more than you fail. That's not how it works. You know why? Because failure is a wonderful teacher. It's the only way to learn. You have to fail. Failure is the part of the process to become successful. So it's all about you, and you can still change everything. Do what's right for you to tell them that sometimes the impossible can become possible. It is on you. It's always been in you. So no matter who you are, I implore you to try. Try to make the world a better place by being the domino. Look inside yourself and recognize that change, it starts with you, it starts with me, and it starts with all of us. Do not look behind you, because you are not responsible for the past. You are responsible for the future. Thank you so much for listening for my speech. It was all that I could tell you about being a domino, hope you can be the better version of yourself. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.